Hello, I am Joanna Shakti of ecstaticintimacy.com, and I am super excited to finally be sharing something specifically for men. And this is the Mojo Rising video training series, and we're in part one today, and we are talking about what women really want. And what that means, guys, is what has her want to draw you in? What has her want to melt and surrender to you? What has her want to offer her sexuality to you fully expressed? And so the very first thing that's critical, guys, is that you bring your presence, that your attention is so with her. Because when you drift, she can feel you. And then she pulls back. She stops offering you all of her. It means that your presence is that you feel her, you are with her, you're experiencing her. And while you're experiencing her, you're experiencing you, so that you are bringing you fully while you're meeting her. And I know, guys, this might sound like it's challenging, but it's absolutely doable when you start to understand how it works and when you really get the impact that it has. Because when you lose presence, she's gone. She stops surrendering. She stops trusting. She stops melting. Another piece that she wants from you is your direction, your initiative, your willingness to take the lead. And so that means that you have to know what you're up to. You have to be clear about you so that she can surrender into that lead. And yes, in this case, I'm talking about a masculine man and a feminine woman. And she wants to be able to surrender, but she has to have something to surrender to. So if you don't have direction, if you don't have clarity of purpose, whether that's the moment of your lovemaking or the moment of your date or your conversation, and this doesn't have to happen all the time, but this is when you want that chemistry, you want that spark, you've got to be the one, if you want to hold the masculine energy, to take the lead, to make the kiss happen, to initiate the lovemaking, to put her against the wall and kiss her. And again, all of this depends on where you are in your dating or where you are in your relationship. But this is the invitation to have that direction. Another piece that she wants you to bring is your consciousness. And your consciousness means that, I'll use another word here, there's an aspect of discipline with this. And it doesn't mean that you have to be perfect. It doesn't mean that you have to be on everything, but it does mean that you are tending to your life. And if she's potentially in your future or you have a family together, that you have the discipline within yourself to tend to your life, her life, and the lives of any children that might be there. That you have the discipline that if she says, I need you to stop, you can stop. Because she may in the next moment say, okay. But she's got to know that you've got that conscious self-presence and discipline to be able to move with her and slow down if she needs you to slow down. Because sometimes for a woman to totally surrender, she needs a pause. And you have to be able to meet her there and not be driving so far past her. I hope that's making sense, because what we're talking about here is, again, having her melt, having her open, having her surrender to you in every way, in the bedroom and out. And this isn't to say that she isn't going to take care of you. It doesn't mean that you have to be on top. I didn't mean it quite like that, but you don't have to be on top of everything. She's going to support you as well. She's going to take the lead at times, but the masculine feminine dance, if you're holding the masculine, requires you to hold this space more times than not. And then last but not least, when you're standing tall, you're present with her, you know where you're taking this moment, and you've got that conscious presence and discipline within yourself, She feels you. Oh my God, she can start to lean into you. Oh, yes. Oh, I can start to relax my body and let you have your way. But in that, what she also needs is something very distinct and different than the three things I've talked about so far. And this is, I say this with women, I'll ask women in my big group programs, is a man who is present and solid and with you and knows where he's going, is he attractive? And they all go, yeah, absolutely. And then I say, okay, take that same man, keep his solidness, his presence, his clarity, and now have him open his heart. And they all go, oh my God, yes. And you can hear the energy in the room. This is what really has a woman want to draw you in. She can feel your presence and your heart. And this is the key, gentlemen. So if you would like to know more about this, you would like to share with me what you got out of this video, or if you'd like to know how to take this to the next step for you, how to really show up as this present conscious man who melts women, then reply to the email where you got the link to this video and tell me that you want more and tell me why. And I will respond personally and suggest a next step for you. I look forward to hearing from you. Many blessings, and here's to hot and happy loving.